Hello everyone. Today I wanted to make a combo showcase with my Odd Eyes deck. Basically, there are tons of variations of the combo, and many of them can even get passed through various hand traps. So basically, it's not simply to play this deck if you don't know all the combos, basically. So I would like to show you some of the ones I managed to discover myself, which are more optimal, which are more explosive. I'll try to show you everything that I know. However, it's going to be a bit difficult, so please bear with me. Now, let's start with some of the bad hands, so to say. Let's say we have nothing for destruction. Kind of something like this. So basically, we have a single large scale, scale 8, and we have a bunch of monsters, of which Odd as a Solver is the only one who can go into the scale because he's level 8 and cannot be pendulum summoned. So basically, what I do in this case, I use it as pendulum scale and pendulum summon these three. So here, what's important is that you have two level 7 monsters, which you can overlay into Oda's Absolute Dragon, and then basically link these two into Hieratic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres, which as a result activates Oda's Absolute Dragon and you can summon Oda's Vortex Dragon. Now, even though this is the most basic combo, um, your opponent would have to think twice if he wants to Nibiru because they don't have much options here because this is the fifth summon here. And if they Nibiru this, Vortex will still come, and Hieratic Seal, if gets tributed, you can summon a Odd Eyes Persona Dragon from your deck, thanks to the no, actually thanks to the Hieratic Seal. And if you have the Odd Eyes Arc's Pendulum Dragon, when Persona gets destroyed, you can basically summon another one from your deck. Now let's move on to a bit more beautiful combo, so to say, which includes having one of the Supreme King gates in this case. What you want to do here is to summon the Gate Infinity while you have Odd-Eyes Archpendulum Dragon and any of these scales basically. Now, you could do the very same combo in this situation. However, sometimes you'll need a bit less cards. Let's say your part of the Zara's got ashed or something. Now you're left with these. However, don't fret, there's still a combo you can do here. So basically, you can pendulum summon these two, then use the effect of Gate Infinity or Gate Zero, whichever is in your hand, to destroy your pendulum scale and summon from your extra deck basically anything that you can summon. Let's say random out as Absolute Dragon, doesn't matter, or that's Rebellion Dragon. The main thing is that it's Dragon. Now what happens? Odd as Arc Pendulum Dragon activates. You want to do it as Chainlink 1 and chain block it with Gate Infinity for Chainlink 2 because Gate Infinity, when it gets destroyed in the monster zone, it can become a scale. And then as Chainlink 2, it becomes a Pendulum Scale, and Arc Pendulum Dragon will summon Odd as a Solver from your deck. So let's count our summons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you activate the Solver's effect and fuse it with Gate Infinity in order to fusion summon Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Now you can get Nibiru'd because you have negation, and then you can basically link these two into a Hieratic Seal. You don't have a low skill anymore, but doesn't matter. You still have plenty of options here. And basically, the best option here because is that the Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon was fusion summoned. So basically, if it dies, if it gets destroyed, it can be revived by Odd Eyes Archpendulum Dragon. Moving on. Let's see, what other combos can I show you? Oh yeah, there's one combo where can basically do this again. I need a level 7, sorry. So yeah, again, these two are in the scales, and you have 3 level 7s on your field. Wait, let's say you don't have Arc Pendulum. Wait, do we need Arc Pendulum for this combo? Well, let's try it with it and then without. Basically, what you want to do is overlay these two first, and you get your Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon as your 4th summon. And then you activate Gate Infinity to destroy Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon. And summon, basically, Xyz or Pendulum from your extra deck. Now, the chain's trigger, Absolute Dragon can summon Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon. Yeah, basically in this case, you should have Arc Pendulum Dragon because you want to summon something else from your deck. And basically then you can, again, link the two into Heavenly Spheres, and you effectively dodge Nibiru here as well. And still it was fusion summoned, it can be revived if destroyed, and Hieratic Steel can still attribute itself to some Persona Dragon. If Persona dies, summon another Persona Dragon. Or if you sometimes need a low skill, you can basically summon Darkworm with Heavenly Spheres, and then you add Gate Zero from your deck. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's include our field spell in the combo. And then we'll also try to include Dark Worm. Well, yeah, the field spell combos do include Darkworm. So we need Sky Iris, best case scenario, a level 7 Odd Eyes, a high scale Odd Eyes, and I don't know, let's take some random stuff. Something like this. So this is our opening hand, let's see. So you always want to open with Sky Iris to make your scales untargetable, and then you activate the 2 scales. So Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon and any Odd Eyes. Use Sky Iris to pop the Odd Eyes, sorry, and add Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon to your hand, which in turn triggers Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon to summon the our fusionist, where was it? Odd Eyes Dissolver. Then you want to use Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon's effect where you discard it to add Darkworm to your hand. Usually you want to normal summon Darkworm in this situation in order to get additional material for your Pendulum summon. But even if you get Veiler, it's not a big deal because you'll still have a low scale and you still have 1 Odd Eyes in your extra deck. But let's say it works. Basically, you use Darkworm, add a Gate 0, and then use Odd Eyes Dissolver to fusion it, summon it, and Darkworm to make a third summon Odd Eyes Vortex. So you are totally free from Nibiru in this part. And this is our hand. You usually want to go with Gate 0 then. And you do a Pendulum summon. Odd Eyes Pendulum from the extra deck and the 2 cards you have in your hand. It's would be good that you have at least 2 level 7s out of these 2 in order to do the following. Let's say we overlay these 2 into Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, then link these 2 away into Heavenly Spheres, and Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon triggers, but of course we don't need another Vortex Dragon because it's hard once per turn. But instead you summon Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, summon a scale. So basically when you do the Pendulum summon, you want to have scales in level 7 in scales, which you then in turn can overlay into a Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon again, your second copy. So what happens here? you can tribute Hieratic Steel to summon something, uh, but you can actually choose when to do so because you have protection from a single attack due to Odd-Eyes Absolute Dragon, because it can negate the attack. And then you can also, of course, tribute it, summon whatever you want from your deck, another Persona Dragon maybe, then if it gets destroyed, summon another Persona Dragon, and your Odd-Eyes Archpendulum Dragon is still untargetable. And for the next turn, you can still use Sky Iris to destroy your Odd-Eyes Absolute Dragon as well. Now let's say we have a bad hand and we want to do a Anti-nibiru combo with 3 cards. Yes, with 3 cards it's possible. But you'll need a Dark Worm, you'll need a Archpendulum Dragon, and I think it's a level 7. So this is our hand. This is all we got. What you want to do is normal summon Dark Worm, add a gate 0 to your hand, and you want to pendulum summon it then by using the 2 scales. Now it's very important that the other scale is Odd-Eyes because we want to destroy it with gate 0. And with gate 0 you summon some Odd-Eyes from your extra deck, doesn't matter which one. Which then activates Odd-Eyes Pendulum Dragon, as well as Chain Block Gate 0, and you summon the Fusion guy from your deck. Where was it again? You know, the Odd-Eyes Dissolver, anyway. Let me just find it real quick. I lost it somewhere. Ah, there we go. And if we counted this well, this was the 4th summon. Activate Odd-Eyes Dissolver, fuse it with Gate 0, where your 5th summon will be Vortex Dragon, and then you can link these 2 away into the dragon thingamabob, Heavenly Spheres. So yeah, with 3 cards you managed to establish a pretty good combo. I mean, you have an Omni-Negate, you have a Bounce, then you have a Persona, and if it dies, you have another Persona with 3 cards. Basically, it's this is gonna be the scenario. You had these 3 cards. You had a Pot of Desires, and let's say a Gate 0. Like this. You activate Pot of Desires, it gets ashed, right? You summon Dark Worm, it gets impermanenced. So yeah, Pendulum summon the scale, boom, boom, bada bing, bada boom, and you got yourself a combo through 2 hand traps. But yeah, it's sometimes not very easy to bait all those hand traps, so one needs a bit of luck as well sometimes. Also, your field spell can also be ashed sometimes, and that's, yeah, it can hurt quite a lot. But again, it can happen that you have like 2 Sky Irises, 1 Dark Worm, and the 2 Pendulum Scales Odd-Eyes, but your opponent doesn't have 2 hand traps, it only has 1 Ash to use on your Sky Iris, then you still have this combo into this. Let's see, what else can I show you here? I'm really not sure, but basically everything you play in this deck searches all of these combo pieces. The field spell can search Odd-Eyes Revolution Dragon, which can search either Dark Worm or a missing Pendulum Scales, which is in most cases going to be the normal monster, the Odd-Eyes Archpendulum Dragon. And let me just try to think if that was everything. I mean, I tried to keep it simple generally, but yeah, I mean, let's end the video here. If I think of something else, I can make a second video about it. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and wish you best of luck on your tournaments and your games and a lot of fun. See ya!